What is happening, all you mechanical maniacs? How's it going? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Barn Bargains and Other Cheap Challenges. I hope this video is finding you all happy and healthy. And I'm hoping if you enjoyed the video, you'd give it a big like and make a comment down below. And actually share it across the internet. I'd love it. Okay, last episode, I'll have to tell you this. Last episode, I kind of screwed up. We were building this GTX, right? If you look at my numbers up there, my credits, right? You'll see my credits are a little off from the last episode. Now you can go back to the other episode and find out what I had. But what it did was actually, I had it all good to go, but I ended up buying another parking spot, right? So I've got parking alley number 4. So I bought it, but I bought it for 75 grand. So it was 75 grand less than what I had. And then for some reason I had a brand new rear end in my inventory. I don't know where it came from. And I sold it for 50 bucks. So that's where we're at. So all in all, what we have spent, I had to go back and look at videos and look at my timeline and look at how much I spent. Total right now, to date, 21,685 is what we spent on it. And this was a 25K challenge. So we've spent 21 on it. All right. With that being said, this did start on the last episode. So let's see if this thing will start again. I hope so. Yeah, she's looking on empty, but yeah, she's good to go. All right. So she does run, and we did put some new rear tires on it. We've got everything set up to where I believe we have, we can take it to the track. So for 21,685, we're going to take this bad boy to the track, and we're going to see just what we can do with it at the racetrack. So this is going to be, let's go. Oh, missing brake fluid, check reservoirs. Okay, maybe I need to do that. Let me check a few things here. Let me make sure I've got all my fluids. Definitely don't want to go out on the track without anything. Okay, so that's $6 more. So, I keep forgetting that's going to do that. Let's see if it'll let me go now. May not. Cool. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to top off I'm going to top off my fluids. It's going to cost me a few bucks. So let's top off the fluids. Another $6, so that's 12 bucks. Another $6, 18. Do I have power steering? No. How is my oil? Where's my dipstick at? There, there's my dipstick over here. How's my oil? We look horrible, but okay. Alright. That should be it, I believe. Alright. Alright, let's take you out to the track and see what we can do. We are going to go to the we're going to go to the racetrack. This is always fun. All right, the goal, as always, is to be under 2 minutes. And we're off. Whoa. She's a little squirrely, so maybe I just need to warm the tires up a little bit. I think I really need to probably put the new tires on the front. Now I could do this from the outside view, but I'm kind of liking the inside view right now. This might be fun. I don't know. She's a little squirrely around the corners. The front end wants to go straight. whenever I turn it, so that's probably because of the worn tires on the front. I don't think these tires that I put on it are really good for this racetrack anyway. You need some slicks out here to get some good momentum. I just need to lay out the brakes a little bit. Maybe I'll be okay. You know, when in these corners, Ryan did a really good job on doing this track and all the tires. I think I've got that video posted around here somewhere. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, this is not good. Dirt, dirt. That was a little slow. But I'm coming across the line just a hair over 2 minutes, so you know what that means? I could probably make it under 2 in the next go around if I behave myself on this track, and I can get my car back. Whoa! That barrier was really close. Now all I'm going to do 3 laps around here. I'm going to find out exactly. Oh man, we are doing well. Kind of slowed my roll a little bit. The GTX is getting around the track pretty good. She's a little squirrely. I feel like she's a little heavy. I think I may have beaten this 2-minute mark. Oh man. Yeah, I put the throttle in just a little bit too soon and just pushed the front end right up the track. You're not doing too bad though. Oh, just a hair under 2 minutes, but I did it under 2 minutes. Those tires are right there. Let's see if I can get it a little bit better. See if I can handle see if I can straighten these corners out a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna take this thing around the track. So you don't need to have like 1,000 horsepower to get around this track. And honestly, you really don't need a whole lot of horsepower because it's just gonna push you around the track anyway. So you need you need a good handling car and some good tires and some decent horsepower. Probably about 400 to 500 horsepower is probably enough to get you around the track at a good time. I know when this first came out, it took me forever to get around this track on any car. Now after playing this for a while and with several of the different cars, it's gotten a little easier to get underneath the 2-minute mark. I always wonder what the record is, who's got around the track the fastest. I think Ryan did it in like 143, 145, something like that. I think I've seen. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Oh crap! Went a little high on there. All right. Last turn, we pretty much nailed it this time around. So there we go, 152. so much for our challenge. A 25 key 2-minute racetrack car. All right, let's get back to the garage. All right. Well, this bad boy actually did pretty good out there on the track. Less than 2 minutes. That is cool. All right, so what I have in this thing, all in, I've got 21,685. Now, this says I've got a profit of 2,590. I don't think that it's exactly true because, like I said, I have got all in 21. Let me see here. Let me grab a calculator here. I've got 21,685. Right, that's all in. That's about the card, parts, whatever I had to do. Right now, I can sell it for 23,140. Okay, I only profit like $1,455. That is it. So this profit margin you see on here is really, well, it's a little skewed. It's a little skewed. We are going to go ahead and sell our Plymouth GTX. So there we go. Chi-ching. We're back into business. All right. With our Chevy 2 here, like I said, this is my configuration, HQ Street Run. So if you're interested, if you've got this mod and you're interested in this particular config, by all means, drop me a line over on the Discord channel and I will send it over to you. All right. Now, what do we do? Well, it is barn bargains. So why don't we hit a barn and see if we can find something to build, shall we? All right. Let's hit a barn. All right, let's see what we have in this. Let's take the flashlight off. Oh, we already have a Moonhawk over here. This is a dragster looking version here. Oh man, it looks like she's in pretty good shape too. Okay, she's got 180,000 miles. A little overpriced. The engine. We have a few things missing, but an engine that I have a lot of pieces for, definitely. Wheels look like they're in good shape. What's the color on this thing? Can't tell. Looks like it had a design on it for some reason. How's that back tire look? I can't really... Doesn't look bad back there. That might be a contender, even though it's like a couple of grand over. So yeah, that might be a contender. Do we have another case in here by chance? Looking for cases. Hopefully I can find a case and get a new barn find. Cases will have different things in it, but primarily every once in a while they will. There we go. They'll give you a barn location. Okay, we have this bad boy right here. What is this? It's a racing Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. Under the price, that's good, but look at the wheels. The wheels are shot. Yeah, those things are like toast. These over here are not. They're salvageable. But trying to find a racing one probably be very difficult to do at 92 grand. And this engine, looks like there might be a few pieces missing on it that I do not have in the shop. So that's probably not a good idea. Got ourselves a Charger back here up on blocks. My God. It's an RT, nothing. And look at the price tag on it. And it doesn't even have any freaking wheels on it, man. It has no... Oh, it's got one up there. It's got no wheels. No wheels at all. Yeah, a lot of crap missing on that. All right, so it looks like the Moonhawk is going to be something we can look for. That does not look good. Yeah, let's take a look here. Serpentine belt, yep. Clutch bearing, yep. Clip B. Okay, I'll have to find a few of those. Oh, okay. So it's orange. That's not too bad. Okay. I am thinking. Take a quick look here. Okay, so it's a little overpriced. It's a little overpriced. Doesn't have a fuel pump in it. Leaf spring U-bolts. Okay, I think this is gonna be our ticket right here. Not liking the color of it nor the design on it, but I really think I could probably make this thing look really good. All right, so let's go ahead and purchase this bad boy. Like I said, it's a little overpriced, but we'll go ahead and buy it because this is going to be a classic creation. We're going to put it back into its restored self, and then we'll sell it. Okay, we're going to buy these parts, and then we'll get back to the garage. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and open up our inventory, break out the case. Let's see what we can get. Barn find, barn find. Give me a barn find. Bonus. Aha, barn find. Take this one out in the middle. Oh, I just did it too, right? All right. Aha. Yes, nice. So I should be back up to 57. Yep. All right, cool. All right. So our Moonhawk right here. Now we get to see a better idea of, we got drag. Yeah, the wheels are in good shape on this. This is going to be a nice build. Let's go ahead and send you to the car wash. Let's clean up all the rat feces and everything else that's in it. We'll take a look at, I think that is the, oh, I was going to say, I thought that was the way it looked, but I guess not. Hey. Kind of a strange looking color, but all right, looks like we're actually starting off with a pretty decent car. I'm actually very surprised that I was able to find this in the barn. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and take the body apart. I'm going to take everything apart, repair everything. Those come off, yeah. Put new glass in it. Glass is something that I have to replace. I can't repair it. So if you're wondering what a classic creation involves, what it's going to involve is being able to build this thing back to its original self, like it is, like you see it. Using as much of the original pieces as possible. And if I can't repair the original pieces, I have to go find them. Yeah. So it makes for an interesting build, that's for sure. Oh, crap. Oof. That was bad. That was bad. I would have had to find that piece out there somewhere. Man, that was a close call. So as you can tell, none of the glass is in here. So none of the glass, all the glass has to be repaired or replaced. So we will get that. Okay, all that's done. So what we're going to do, go ahead and get the one. Whew. 1450. All right. You're done. You're out of here. Okay, let's go ahead and put the body back together. No, we're going to leave the glass out of it for right now. We're going to replace the glass here in a second. Drag bumper, tail lights. All those are good. Door. And mirror. Headlights, yeah, headlights get fixed. All right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get... All right. Fresh imports, Moonhawk, shopping list. We're going to get windshield, front left door, front right door. But yeah, all the glass has to be replaced. Can't repair it. So yeah, that's going to be the thing right there. Okay. All right. Now I can sell off the rest of this crap. Sell parts less than 100%. Sure. All right. Our body is straight. We got it straight. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior here. That has to be removed. So let's remove that. Remove that. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at interiors. Where's my interior shop? There we go. Bandit wheel. Leather C. There we go. I could have possibly customized this just a little bit. I mean, and got one of these front seats and painted the center of it this mauve color. It is a strange looking color. I wonder if that would look better if it was metallic, but I don't know. All right, anything? We got to get rid of that. All right, anything for that. Okay, now to put you up on the lift, we're going to rip apart the rear end and then hopefully... Yeah, these Dominator slicks are going to be crazy to replace. Okay, exhaust I have to replace. No matter what, that's a thing. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and put the exhaust system on. So we're going to have 2 of those and 2 of those. And we're just going with the stock exhaust. We're not doing anything fancy. Nothing fancy. Like I said, we're putting this back together as if it just came right out of the showroom. Okay, fuel tank needs to be replaced. So let's go ahead and replace that. We need a fuel pump. Now, a fuel pump is repairable. Jeez, I can't talk. Drive shaft is shot, so I need a drive shaft. So let's see if we can have a fuel pump. I was running low on a few pieces in the warehouse here. So I don't know if I've got one or not. Yep. Okay, so because I have a fuel pump, I'm going to repair it. Then I can stick it in the car. So that's how that's going to work out. Okay. And 1 pump repair. All right, let's go ahead and start ripping apart this. Yeah, this Moonhawk is pretty cool as a dragster. I like that. Things like the shock absorbers are not repairable either, so I'm going to have to replace those. Solid axle bracket was shot. Some of this stuff might be a little hard to come by. We'll see, though. Okay, anything up here? Yikes. Take this all apart. Not too... Oh, that cap is 10%. Okay, so we are going to be running into a lot of that stuff. A lot of stuff that you don't see that's going to be less than 14 or less than 15%. So that's going to suck. This car may dwindle my supplies in my storeroom. That's for sure. So this is shot on the other side. So yeah. Got at least one bad U-bolt that I know of. Bushings are replaced because you can't repair those. Looks like a good leaf spring though. 59%. Okay. Differential. Okay. Go ahead and get that taken out. Oh, we need to take the gear out back. Oh, this gear looks bad. 16%. All right. Everything's good. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and separate these so I can repair the rims, and then we'll have to buy brand new tires. Slick was at 14%. That slick was in bad shape. Whew. All right, let's get the repairing. Cross your fingers and toes that we have everything, we can get everything repaired here. Ah, let me go over here, because we can turn down the drums with the QOL mod. Make them brand new. We'll get those done while we're doing the rest of this stuff, so we're doing, you know, killing two birds, right? This one's taken care of. Then we'll see what we need to have. Yeah, you saw that, didn't you? I almost screwed that up. Some of this stuff I know I have in the storeroom. I would just prefer to be able to repair it here and keep it on this car. Keep it all original as much as possible. That would be great. I'd love to be able to take all the parts off the car, repair it all, and put it back into normal. Wow, that would be. I'd love to be able to do that. But not all parts can be repaired. Okay, that's done, and that's done. Let's take a look at my inventory. Let's see what we have. We need a brake shoe. We need a U-bolt and a cap. Okay, so first things first. Let's see what we have here. Brakes. Got a brake shoe. Okay. What else did we need? We might as well get rid of that. Sell that for $2. U-bolt. Oh, I am in suspension brake, so should have plenty of those, right? Yeah, we got a U-bolt. Okay. U-bolt. Get rid of that one. Differential cap. This might be different. Might not be able to do this. Oh, here it is. Rear differential cap. Got a couple more already at 100%. Don't know how that happened or how that's in here. But, okay. We'll take one of these. All right. That's out of here. Wow. Let's... Rear solid axle drum. So all the way down here. Rear solid axle drum. Take one of those. Okay. Now. Crap. Rear solid axle half shaft. I need a half shaft. Well, at least I got one. Thank goodness. Okay. Got that out of here. Okay. So let's repair these parts. Sure beats having to go out to the junkyard to try to find these parts because it would take me a while to find all these parts. You have to find the rear end, the right rear end. Then be okay. All right, so we've got all of those. What do we need here? We need everything that's non-repairable. So pinion bearings, both those need to be replaced. Pinion gear, shock absorbers, 2 tires, 4 bushings, 2 bearings. All right. Okay. So let's, first and foremost, let's go ahead and get tires. Let's see if this works out right. Open a shopping list. I want 2 slick tires. Looks like it. All right. Go ahead and mount you guys up. Woohoo! All right. What else do we need? We needed pinion bearing times 2. Differential gear 1. Rear shock absorber 2. Bushings 4. Bearing 2. There we go. Oh man, this is actually going a lot better than I thought it was going to. Now, of course, I haven't gotten to the engine compartment yet, and all the crap that's underneath there. Okay, that's done. All right, I am thinking we have done actually a pretty good job on this, considering. Go ahead. New springs on, bushings. Like I said, this is nothing fancy. This is just putting it together the way it was supposed to be put together. Okay, now I've got to go over here. Got to put this stuff in. I was actually surprised that gear was repairable. It looked like it was in pretty bad shape. These caps looked like they were in decent shape, and one of them was in bad. It wasn't repairable, so you know. Okay, that's done. Let's go back over here. Put this in. Drum and tire. Woohoo! This car's coming together. Okay, plate. Before I forget them. There we go, right there. Alrighty. What's in my inventory? Oh, got to get that on there. Now, I do have a bad drive shaft, so the drive shaft will have to be replaced. The rest of this stuff, I'm selling off. There we go. All right, that is that for today, ladies and gentlemen. We are off to a pretty good start on the Moonhawk. Can't wait to get underneath here. Kind of a weird looking color, but hey, I'm not keeping it around. This bad boy's going to go bye-bye as soon as I get it repaired. Right now, yeah, the buy price was 32,029. I don't know how much I've put into it. I don't really think that's kind of skewed a little bit. But we are making a profit on it so far. Got a couple of NOS bottles in there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging with me. I appreciate it. I hope you come back to watch us finish up this build. And hopefully I'll get some work done on the Nova over there as well. All right, guys, take care. Sir Quayzar saying goodnight, everyone. And I'm out.